Ladies and gentlemen, and Potto, hello there. Welcome to my stream. This is 102, and today we're going to begin our playthrough of Hand of Fate 2, a roguelike deck builder game that was recommended to me from a friend a long time ago, and I thought it would have been a good idea to stream it so that I will also have the chance to try out this game. And so here I am. It's, well, I don't even have the option to exit the game. I guess I really have... There is no turning back. Now I really have to play this game now. So, let's check it out. We're gonna visit a childhood friend. His name is Jacob.
Your memories are fading even now, gone to form the soul of the game we play. These pieces are new, as are the stakes. Life, death, and vengeance. We must ride, for time is short, and you have much to learn. Make your first choice, and let us set these wheels in motion once more.
Oh, I see. Am I a boy or a girl? I'm a boy.
These cards represent your history and our game. We know where they end, for you are here. Therefore, these cards must guide you to my side. Let us see what the journey holds. The fool steps into nothingness, because they know no better. In the same way, you must step into the void. You are a blank slate, and together we will write your history.
Yes, but I am a foolish boy. So, this is my friend Jacob, and we're gonna play a game together. A game of recollection. A game of adventure, let's see. A forest ambush. You stumbled many miles through this forest in search of the thieves who robbed you. Though exhausted and hungry, you are determined to reclaim your father's amulet. Finally catch sight of the thieves hacking at a large tree and arguing among themselves. Move closer.
Every element of the game has been improved, even those that seem at first glance familiar. Do not worry, you will soon understand the nuances.
Okay, so that was a 3 out of 4 success rate. Creeping forward, you overhear their leader spouting orders. It's simple, he says. The idiots will down the road, you push over the tree and jump out. They'll be too scared to put up a fight, and we'll get rich. Why don't we just jump out and stab them? One retorts. Another hooded figure chimes in. Yeah, corpses don't put up a fight either. Frustration rises in the leader's voice. The Empire doesn't care if a few farmers lose some sprouts. But drop a corpse on the royal road and the place will be filled with soldiers before you even spend the coin. We don't need that trouble. Now quiet, here they come. You soon spot a group of farmers coming around the corner, bringing their wares to market. Thieves fell the tree into the path of the unsuspecting farmers and leap out, weapons brandished. Give us all of your food. I feel like helping the farmers. Ah, I can even get paid by the farmers. You know what? I'm just gonna help the farmers and we're gonna fight. Draw your weapon with practice skill. Well, you hear the leader's voice. You lads handle this. I'll meet you when you're done. Thug. Violence for the sake of violence and theft for the sake of money. Thieves attack frequently and can evade standard attacks, making heavy weapons less effective. Oh. Okay, I'm not by myself. The farmers are not pushovers either. Block break. Evade. Space. Control to run. F for finisher. Attack. Defend. The weapon ability. Ow. Got it. The farmers fumble in their haversacks in gratitude. Thank you, adventurer. I'm sure that after they took our food, they would have taken our lives as well. I feel like this is gonna be useful for me. You fall on the food with a sigh, shoveling bread in your mouth to quell your hunger. Your satisfaction lasts only a moment before you realize your father's amulet is not among the takings. The leader must still have it. Set to your feet, determined to find him. I see. A friend in need. While enjoying a moment beside the fire, you spy a strange figure approaching your camp. It's a goblin, dressed in what must pass for goblin finery. From beneath a filthy fox pelt serving as an ill-fitting wig, the goblin winks at you with wild red eyes. Aha! I've been roaming for hours trying to find you. We must get this over with quickly if I have any hope of getting to all the people on my list before sunrise. It lowers a sack from its shoulder. Now, from within my sack, I can conjure whatever your heart desires. The goblin's voice trails off as he examines his sack. Well, I could if there wasn't a blooming great big hole in it. His head disappears entirely into the bag until his bulbous nose protrudes from the breach. A new plan then. The goblin pulls out his last trinkets. I will go with a sword. Okay, critical strike. Riposte against Northerners. Riposte deals 150% damage. Okay. Shield. Okay, cool. This one does more damage. And it's heavy. Well, let's try the axe. Would you like to keep the warrior's axe? Yes. A wise choice. Now I must go. There are many others I must visit before I can rest. The goblin runs off into the night, his fox wig flapping in the evening breeze. Okay.
This card has a token. Can you find it?
Wait. Hold on. Can I go back? I was trying to click on the token and I didn't read the text. Something forest folk. As they dash off to peer under a nearby log, the child shouts back, "Remember, if you meet the forest folk, get me a lemon cake." In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find its origin. Welcome. Spend hours traveling in circles until night falls, bringing an unnatural silence to the forest. Okay, I failed.
Nothing could be more fitting now than meeting the mage who started this all, or at least started it all for you.
What are you talking about, Jacob? A trail of fallen trees and distraught farmers leads you to the thieves who had stolen your amulet. It seems their infighting has only gotten worse. The bandits surround their former leader, weapons drawn. Everyone will get their fair share. There's no need for violence, the leader implores. Who ever heard of a thief talk about fair shares? Spits one. You turn up and bosses around. We barely stabbed anyone. It's been days since I stabbed someone. Days! Okay. You got your priorities. The leader notices you approaching and waves you over. As much as I would love to continue this discussion regarding stabbings, I'm afraid I have urgent business with my associate here. As he greets you, he whispers, "Keep me alive and there will be plenty of gold for your trouble." Well, gold cannot replace the amulets you stole. He holds up a finger. First rule of negotiation, never let them know what you want. Kill my associates and I will gladly return your amulet. Ever reliable, the thieves draw their blades to mug you. The leader hurries away to hide. Give us your stuff or we'll stab you up, roars one of them. How about no? Okay, it's basically telling me your axe is not good for this. Let's go with this one. Okay, this time I'm by myself. There you go. With the battle results, the thief leader nods in approval at the carnage before him. He holds out a hand. The name is Malaclips, Bard Extraordinaire. His smile fades under your withering glare. Sensing your anger, he raises his hands in surrender. Wait, let's not be hasty. We're on the same side here. I'm an upstanding citizen just like you. I've been working with the thieves, yes, but only for the greater good. No, really, they were killing people before I came along. I know it seems bad, but look. He pulls out an amulet from his pockets and presses it into your hands. All is forgiven, yes? You stare at the amulet. It does not look familiar. Oh, Malaclips says, scratching his head. He opens a small satchel. So, which one is yours? Well, choose your father's amulet. I'm gonna go with the Pharaoh amulet. Yes. The Sun King amulet. That suits you. Very similar facial structure. Say, you know what? I'm lonely. You're lonely? We should work together. We have befriended Malaclips the Trickster. We should probably get to know one another, seeing as we're going to be friends for life. Malaclips says, tell me, where are you from? Ah, that's me. Do I get to customize my character? Quite limited choices, but I guess it's not important. I like this one. From Clearwater, huh? Don't say. Good source from Clearwater. Very trusting. Oh, by the way, we, friends, owe money to Vignus of the Thieves Guild. He's quite angry at us. We should journey to Milebridge together to appease him. Some good might help. Although, come to think of it, I'm rather busy. Malaclip's eyes a pretty trader hiking up the road, so it would be best if you get the gold and I meet you there. Okay, so I need to find gold for him, because we're friends.
Smaller pieces of our fates shattered into fragments. Collect enough, and your reward will come in time.
You enter a competition of strengths. It's a fair. A gold prize is available to the winner. In the first round of the competition, your opponent is the diminutive Roland, a halfling from a traveling troupe of acrobats.
These dice are another small game embedded in our game.
Do you wanna blow on them, Jacob, for good luck? No? Okay.
Victory, you are learning.
That's good. Roland is no match for your strengths. He gives a disappointed backflip off the table and collects his meager winnings, then cartwheels out the door. Sure, that's what I'm gonna do every time I lose a roll on D&D. I'm gonna make a disappointed backflip. You take your reward from the purser on the way out of the tavern. When you return, you will compete in the next round for a larger prize.
Water is a symbol for the many thoughts that churn beneath the surface. What is it you're thinking of? What concern is worrying at your mind? Let it fall into the waters beneath.
I like your philosophy, Jacob. While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. Four of Blight. I'm only getting 4s. Is this on purpose? You do know, Jacob, that 4 is an unlucky number. It means death. So I could fight, or I could leap into the river with a dice roll. I have the feeling that these guys are bad news, so maybe I should just get around for it. You dive over the side of the bridge just in time, plunging into the cold water. Through a combination of luck and skill, you manage to avoid the worst of the river's hazards. You emerge on the banks further downstream. But then again, maybe they had cold with them, so maybe I was supposed to fight them. I will follow your lead, Jacob.
Celebrations in aid of what? You see how quickly the actions of the usurper are turned into tales for children.
Nearing the sleepy hamlet of Dulwich, You find the villagers in the midst of some kind of celebration. Much of the activity concerns a large paper and wood statue depicting a fearsome warrior looming triumphantly over a prone lizardman. Ask a local about what is going on. A friendly stable hand explains, in a bygone age, our town was beset by half men, half lizards. There was no food, no respite, and very little hope. Salvation came in the form of a nameless warrior who hunted the beasts for a little more than a handful of coins and a crust of bread. He smiles warmly at the festivities. We honor the warrior like this. The statue is filled with food and gold, and we take turns smashing it to bits with a club. You're welcome to join us, and you may keep whatever falls out. Sounds good to me. Follow the parade. The parade ends in the town square. You watch as the villagers take turns smashing the statue with a club and gathering the food and gold that spills out. A local notices your interest and asks if you would like to turn. I'm gonna watch a local go first. You allow a young girl to go ahead of you in the queue, an act of courtesy that grants you the opportunity to see how this works. The crowd cheers enthusiastically as the child smacks the lizardman's ankle with a club and gathers a few coins and a wrapped sweetbread that fall out. It's soon your turn. You accept the blindfold and take the club into your hands. Oh. Success. The club strikes the chest of the threat-laden beast. Some gold falls out. You survey the spoils and try to scoop them up before anyone else can. Oh. 5 golds. It's better than nothing. Would you like to try to gather more? Yes. You survey the spoils and try to scoop them up before anyone else can. Oh, this one is... Oh, good. You leave the town celebrations with whatever you gathered, which is not so little. I guess it's okay. What's next? Let's go forward.
Here we come to the end of the beginning, running errands for mages. This will become a theme, I dare say.
You arrive at Mire Bridge as the sun begins to dip below the horizon. You find Malaclips, perusing a selection of cheeses by the market. Ah, if it isn't my good friend, the adventurer. Did you bring the gold? Vignos has arranged to meet at the graveyard. I don't know. Is this actually enough? I have no idea. Let's go to the graveyard. You wonder whether the spot was chosen for its seclusion or for easy body disposal. Vignos greets Malaclips with a sly grin. Looks like you turned up after all, and with a lackey in tow. We had our doubts, you know. Ace of Greed Anarchist. Vignos cracks his knuckles and giggles. Well now, Malaclips, convince me. What's to stop me cutting off your head today? You reveal your gold as Malaclips scrunches in his pockets for some too. The heavy satchel of riches lands at Vignos' feet with a thud that echoes through the silence of the cemetery. I lost all of my gold. That's our deal done. Malacrypts says. Worry obvious in his voice. No need for any further troubles. I'm sorry, Mal, Bignus grins. Should have known the guild was never going to let you pay with cash stolen from our members in the first place. Okay, then I guess I will take my gold back from your corpse. Bignus the Priest. Treacherous and greedy, a dangerous combination. Anarchists throw flaming bombs that cause fire damage. Your armor is no use to you here. We did it. Malacrypts scratches his chin, thoughtfully. It seems you could do with someone savvy to help you navigate the tricky matters of diplomacy, like maybe killing everyone wasn't the best idea. Come, let us discuss our partnership over an ale or two. Can I get my gold back?
Well done. You have cleared the first challenge, and now we can move on to the next.
Cardinal Blade. Bastion of Purification. What is this? Fucking the road. Tart spies and exotic lies. For befriending Malacrypts. Shadow beasts have entered the realm.
Welcome to my challenges. Together, we will traverse 22 paths of wisdom and despair in the hope of awakening.
Beware, adventurer. The Wastes are a terrible, unforgiving place. Find the Map Maker challenge in the Adventures tab. Find Hubie the Orphan in the Burrow encounter. Iron Pit has become a crucible of death and fear. Are you fool enough to save it? Seek out Cruel Keturah in the companion guide to Blister 8. I see, those are all adventures that I unlocked, I think. Servant and the Beast, step forward, adventure into a story with intrigue, blood, and shadows. Find the 7th challenge in the adventurous tab. This is... Okay. Okay, these are challenges that I can unlock. The map maker and the servant. Then we have endless mode. And then we have the main campaign. I think I will focus on the campaign.
Nothing here is coincidence. The answer to every question is in the cards, if you but look.
Rescue the missing Empire soldiers from a town plagued with corruption. Magic shield, spin wheel, ranged magic. Ah, so I can get a companion. Magic shield. When activated, Malacrypts cast a protective spell on you that absorbs a single hit. Respin wheel. Optionally, respin any wheel gambit, but lose your companion for 3 turns. Ranged magic. Can cast ranged spells that cause magic damage that ignores enemy defense. Can teleport to avoid damage. Okay. Encounters. Fill your deck with encounter cards. These are the places you visit on your journey. Oh, I see. Token. Complete this encounter card to unlock new cards. I want this one. This one is the fanciest looking one. Shard. Complete the equipment card wall to gain a shard. Collect 5 shards to unlock a new card. Okay, so I need to get this. You're coming with me. You're coming with me. You're also coming with me. And I guess you're also coming with me.
A casual call to heroism. How many adventures start thus? For 100 years, I have thought about nothing but the game. I was defeated. It is true. I became complacent long before then. I thought I knew everything about the game and what it could be. Now you see before you the extent of my research. I have crafted this game anew.
I see. So that's what you wanted to show me. Conversation with a Fur trade. How do you say this in English? Fur trader is interrupted as Malaclips arrives in a flurry. The whispers speak of trouble at the edge of the Empire. The town of Westwind is suffering against the blight. Okay, what is this Westwind? Tell me. What makes Westwind special? I've traveled far to escape the oppression of the Empire. Westwind gave me my freedom, and I intend to return the favor. The Empire protection. A small garrison is meant to be protecting the town, but apparently they're all either dead, missing, or drunk. Where is Westwind? Westwind sits on the outer edge of the Empire. Where the Emperor focuses on the capital, its nobles and merchants, those at the fringes, are neglected. Okay. You return to the markets and ask if any traders headed to Westwind might need an escort. There are 3 options. Stonemason, food wagon, weaponsmith. We don't have a lot of food, so let's go with food wagon. Food wagon headed to a nearby wedding offers you a ride. They give you some food in exchange for not taking you the whole way. Ah, okay. You arrive at the town of Westwind. To defend the town, you need to locate as many Empire soldiers as you can before the Blight invades.
Life itself in exchange for life.
As you hike through the mountains one fine day, you come across an injured traveler. Though he is clearly deeply wounded and barely moving, you sense something disturbing about the cloaked figure and approach with caution. You, mortal, come here, the creature commands, his voice rasping. I need sustenance to heal myself, and you will provide it. You draw your weapon, and the beast weakly raises its arm to defend itself. Spare me, and I will make it worth your while. Ask how. 3 days ago, I happened to feast upon one of your kind, a holy man of some nature, I believe, who could no doubt cure you of your wounds. Grant me a pittance of your blood to restore my strength, and I swear I shall bring it to you. We of the least never break our words. You know what? Okay. As you lower your blade, it suddenly lunges at you. The creature continues to draw blood from your arm. Okay. That's enough. It takes a moment to regain his composure. You will not regret this. The shadow seems to gather about his person until nothing remains.
They place themselves in these dire positions, and then expect a hero to come rescue them when things become too much.
While patrolling the outskirts of Westwind, You hear the clash of steel and the unmistakable groan of corrupted. Your investigation leads you to a distressed nobleman, perched on the roof of his carriage. Thank the gods, I was heading to tea with the Duke Gilbert when we were ambushed. My footmen left me here to fight them off, but the brawl has now dispersed into the forest. The noble peers fearfully at the tree line. If you stay here and protect me, I can pay. Let me think. I could use the gold to recruit soldiers. And I don't know if the soldiers are gonna be fine. I can try. Only 2 soldiers? You rush into the forest and quickly encounter a squad of Empire soldiers battling the corrupted.
Let us see if the mage can help you here.
Malaclips. A magician, a jester, and a vagabond. When activated, Malaclips cast a protective spell on you that can block a single hit. Ah, okay.
If nothing else, I'll get a song out of this.
There you go. I saved them all. And I found a new warrior's axe, which is stronger than the one I have equipped. With the corrupted dispatched, the soldiers turned to you. I'm sure we could have handled it, but thanks for stepping in. I guess we have to go back to escorting His Highness, Sir Quivering Blanket of Mumsy, off to his palace. Man, I don't have the gold. Appeal to their sense of duty to defend Westwind. Oh. Come on, Jacob. Blow on it. Please. I need good luck for this. Thank you, Jacob. And I gain 2 recruits.
Commerce thrives in even the most unusual of locations.
Shopkeeper nods to you as you enter. Adventurer, how's the word out there? You know, I could sell some equipment. This is the only thing I can sell. Hold on. this is the only thing I have. What about all the stuff that I choose? Is that just reshuffled into the deck? So that's how it works. I always start with shitty equipment, but then I can find the weapons that I shuffled into the deck. That's how it works. But in that case, I don't want to sell anything.
The Empire reaches too far. The North has gone from a loose collection of tribes to something to truly fear.
This we can do. Pay 10 gold to free and recruit 2 soldiers. That's a bargain.
Here we begin to see one of the small ways I've changed the game. Each challenge differs both in their rules and their objectives. Even those cards which were once the stairs now vary per challenge, as you will see.
The Westwind Tower bell chimes feverishly. The town crier bellows. There's corrupted inside the town. They broke through the sewers and into Luz Lane. Our brave soldiers have gone down there to sort it out. 3 blight. So the remaining soldiers are in the poorest area, Luz Lane. We cannot let the corruption spread. For the good of the town, we must dispose of anyone who has been tainted, even a little. Okay. We're joining the fight against the corrupted. We can make this. We can do this. The first touches of corruption bring forth the darkest elements of their victims. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. It's already over. Okay. We destroyed them. With the corrupted threat removed, you've ensured that these soldiers survive to aid the town's defense. 3 recruits. The soldiers help you scavenge what you can from the remains of the poor souls taken by the corruption. Oh. Let's get this one. Against corrupted, defend causes 30% of your weapon damage to attackers. Heavy shield, 100 weapon required. Use defend to block attacks from ranged enemies. Uses an movement speed by 10%.
A shield in more ways than one.
I see. I can't use a shield. I saw it. Okay. I'm not so sure about this. No, I'm gonna keep the axe. I don't care. I feel... I think I can make it.
They got themselves into this mess. I don't see why you should get them out.
Okay, let's go. Well, they look scary. Radiance. From the frozen darkness of the far north they come. Northerners can perform combo attacks. Use riposte with single-handed weapons to deal extra damage immediately after you defend. Okay, I need to defend myself more than anything. Ow. There you go. Cardinal Blade.
Like a compass, it indicates the truth of all directions. Ah, a reward for a job well done.
A holy man approaches and greets you warmly. Greetings, friend. You are here, just as the master said you would be. My talents lie at your disposal. Have you a need for any healing? Yes. I am glad to have fulfilled my master's wish to help you this day. The man bids you farewell.
Let us learn what sort you are. Strong? Clever? Wise? The circumstances under which you come here put the lie to that.
In the second round of the competition, you sit opposite the aged frame of Huntley Toothless. He boasts about once being a silencer for the Thieves' Guild. Well, You know the drill, Jacob. Come on. Blow on the dice. Ah, come on.
The dice are fair, and thus you have lost this round.
Well, I tried. The haggard hex hitman appears to know some type of hand grip that numbs his muscles. You are defeated. You take the lesser reward for losing in the competition of strength. When you return, a new contest will begin.
Now your chance presents itself. At last, stand in the defense of the peasantry. What noble traits you display already.
I wanna search for more recruits. Your journey through a forest is interrupted by an inquisitive child. Are you searching for the forest folk? My uncle says that they used to walk these woods giving out gifts. I want to find one and ask for a lemon cake. As they dash off to peer under a nearby log, the child shouts back, "Remember, if you meet the forest folk, get me a lemon cake." In the other direction, an eerie song hangs in the air. You attempt to find its origin. Follow the song through thicket and stream until you find an open glade bathed in golden sunlight. You find an aged maiden, her posture bent like the boughs of a forest. It has been 12 winters since I had a visitor. Her voice is a whisper, yet it thunders in your ears. You may visit me when you are in need, adventurer.
This is yours now. Even if you lose the challenge, you have earned this token.
Nice. Thank you, Jacob.
Your supplies are running low. Make your choices carefully.
The road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage and a woman calling for help. "Please help," she cries. "I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do?" Like what? Come on, Jacob. Bring me good fortune. Yeah. Okay. I need a little more, please. Man. Why, thank you. Now, if you would be so kind as to give me all of your gold. The woman draws a pair of concealed blades from her corset. Come on out, boys. I knew it. You have no time to react as a group of bandits spring from hiding. And I have to fight 6 of them. Okay. Let's see. I got this fancy blade with me. Cardinal blade, prepared for violence in every major directions. Just like me.
You have to stop helping people. It always ends up like this.
Leave my friend alone. the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. Come on, Jacob. Here. Oh, come on. Let's try again. There you go. You find some food amongst their possessions. A lot of food. This is better.
Well, that may help you on the road ahead.
What's that? What's that bracelet you got there, Jacob? Let me think about it. So, equipment. Oh! This is interesting. Reveal shop encounters at the start of each new map. Any number of rings can be equipped at one time. Okay, I like this. I like this.
Trade. Everything is give and take. With the current empire, more take than give.
Okay, no more money, I think. Yep. They sell some equipment. I think I should sell the Warrior's Axe. And use it to heal.
Another chance to redeem yourself. Let's see how you handle it this time.
Atop Westwind Town Hall is a large bell tower. It's used to signal the day's end for the workers in the mines and surrounding fields. But now it will summon Westwind's defenders. Do you wish to summon the soldiers you have recruited? Yes. As night cloaks Westwind, you can sense the corruption rising from the shadows all around you. You survey any soldiers you've managed to recruit. You scoured the land and brought together every available Empire soldier to the defense of Westwind. Terrorlight, okay. You must survive till morning when Imperial reinforcements will arrive. I will give a rousing speech.
Now you wager for more than mere success and failure. You choose the very stakes themselves.
Man. Soldiers appear unmoved by your words and remain tense and fearful. Well, let's go, guys. May the best one survive. Which is Malaklips. Terror Westwend. As the final vestiges of humanity are erased, the terror wakes. Use Bash to break the terror's corrupted armor and defeat it with a finisher before it regenerates. Okay.
With all these soldiers, you don't think you could have taken it home?
We did it, lads!
A mighty creature of chaos felled by your power. Does it satisfy you, this bloodshed? Knowing those you destroy were once simple peasants going about their day.
A little bit. I mean, you couldn't leave them walking around like that, you know? You need to be a bit less sentimental, Jacob. Yeah, I know. Once the corrupted behemoth falls, the rest of the minions flee. Their spirits broken. They got spirits? The soldiers erupt in cheers, praising your valor. You can rest until morning, ready to greet the reinforcements with a town already saved.
The magician returns to the deck, but now we only begin our stories of fate, folly, and magic. Do not think I'm satisfied with this, but at least we have a place to begin. Now you have learned the simplest of ways to build your deck. Each challenge will provide its own unique trials. Here are some more tools to keep you in good stead.
Finding the forest folk. Old meat.
As you play, you will find more options open to you. Should you find yourself blocked or overly challenged, take the time to explore the board. Unlocking cards will give you options you have not yet considered.
Well, let's go to the High Priestess. Let's go to the... Let's go over
There is the small game, the game we play, and there is the great game, the game of life and death, the game I was once master of.
I'm gonna go down over there and work on like Egyptian. And look for vampires. Collect blessings in order to enter the ritual house at the summit of Mount Freydis. And negotiate a treaty with the northerners there. Sounds good. Okay, this will be the last one.
You find yourself once again in the company of prayer and religion. How unfortunate.
I know, right?
Now it begins. Negotiations on behalf of the Empire. We will see how that story ends.
Malaclips has somehow roped you into traveling deep into the far north on a diplomatic mission. And they got pyramids there? While I usually refrain from working for the Empire, since this one takes me further away from it, I've made an exception. It would square my debt with General Glanstrom and help open many doors for you. What do you say? How can I help? As you know, I have great many skills, but my swordsmanship is unlikely to hold up against northern raiders. I know no one else who is more up to the task. What about the leader of the raiders? There are many clans dotted around, but the supposed leader of them all is the High Priestess, who lives up there. Maleklips points to the top of the soaring mountain before you. Tell me more. General Brandstrom instructed me not to come back until I talk to the High Priestess of the North and of the terms of the treaty. Will you join me? Do I have any choice? Excellent. Bring your sword and let me do the talking, says Maleklips. I brought plenty of supplies so we can set up camp when we get hungry. Access the campfire at any time between encounters. The camp can be used to consume food, to restore life, or trade equipment. Collect at least 6 blessings before meeting the High Priestess. I'm gonna get you 7. You grit your teeth and begin the ascent.
A lesson in caution awaits us all. Nature, truly wild nature, will not tolerate fury in its domain, unless it is its own.
High up on the mountain, you see a silhouette of a man approaching through the heavy snow. He bellows through the roaring wind. Who dares trespass in the sacred grounds of our priestess? Hidden raiders spring down the mountain with the dexterity of mountain goats. That doesn't sound very dexterous. Ah, it's just 3 of them. I can make it.
Who dares venture? None less than the amazing Maleklips and assistant.
Yes. The clash of steel rings out, echoing through the peaks. The mountains answer with a low, ominous rumble as a wall of white rushes toward the melee, sweeping away everything in its path. Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay, we won this. You seek shelter against a bluff, pressing close to the rock face as the avalanche roars overhead. When the trembling stops, you are miraculously unscathed. Your assailant's weapon juts from the snow. As you near, you realize it is still clenched in his hand, his body buried up to the wrist by the avalanche. I'm gonna dig him out. You brave the cold and free the raider from his icy grave. He takes a moment to catch his breath and says, "You saved me. Though we are enemies by blood, take my blessing and leave me to my thoughts." Again, to fame. Okay, heroic sacrifice. Prior to combat with 2 or more monster cards, optionally discard a basic monster card but lose your companion for 3 turns. Okay.
Age turns us all. She has done rather better than I in the time that has passed.
Walking through a shady forest, you encounter a frail old maiden. She stops to greet you. For centuries, I have helped the mortals who find themselves lost in my forest. Is there anything that may help you with your journey? Well, I'm gonna ask for gold. No amount of gold will satisfy a mortal. But if that is what you wish... Her ancient voice falters on the words, as if long unused. Thank you.
In your life, you will have wandered endless intersections, yet this one sticks with you. Why? What is it in your memory that catches here?
I just like arm wrestling. You arrive at a signpost detailing the possible path north and south. Malakip sniffs the air. My magical senses are pulling me toward the north. It smells like someone is baking cinnamon pie somewhere up ahead. Ah, so that's what it does. Cool.
Be careful where one takes refuge, even in the worst of storms.
With little warning, a snowstorm sweeps in from the north. The snow whips against you like shards of glass and obscures your vision. You struggle to find cover. Oh. Oh man. Ouch. The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of frostbite. The wretched smell of fish meat and stale sweat alerts you to the presence of a bear rising from hibernation. The ferocious beast bares its teeth and swipes at you with giant paws. Ow! Okay. You flee the cave, having barely survived the savage attack. Luckily, the blizzard has passed. Malaklips forages for firewood, saying, "This log is dry enough. We can set up camp here for the night." You know what? I'm gonna do it.
Campfires will always offer warmth and heat, but they also change with each challenge. Be prepared.
A figure appears from out of a swirl of frosted snow. It is a northerner. "I come in peace," he says. "I make the pilgrimage to the High Priestess. I mean you no harm." Without waiting for approval, he slumps down beside you and warms his hands by the fire. In my youth, I once fancied a northern warrior. She almost cut off my head when I serenaded her. Malaklips plucks a mournful note on his lute. Young low, eh? Malaklips sits himself next to you, offering a sip of warm honey wine. The last time I was on Mount Freydis was when I got very drunk and lost a bet. Buy some equipment. And I cannot afford it. No, I'm not gonna sell this. To warm your frozen hands as the wind howls about you. Let's cook food. Some more. And a little bit more. I got plenty of food. You know, I don't think the High Priestess will take kindly to me. You, on the other hand, with your sword and sense of honor, it should be fine. You slip through the long cold night. In the morning, you pack your things and continue your climb to the mountain. You enter a competition of strength at a fair. A good prize is available to the winner. And it's Roland again. He doesn't want to give up. Come on, Jacob. Roll on the dice. Give me some good luck. You gain 2 fame. Take your reward from the purser on the way out to the tower. Nice.
The mountain itself pushes you back.
Well, I got nowhere else to go, right?
Will you push on despite nature itself attempting to thwart you? Witches I will tolerate. They have at least stepped into the streams of power that magicians call home.
As you ascend the snowy Mount Freydis, you happen upon a cottage with pungent smoke wafting out of the chimney. A frail old lady sweeping snow off the path beckons you to come in. We've come in search of the great High Priestess to deliver an important message, says Malaclips. You better go bearing lessons if you want to get on the High Priestess' good side. I'm fixing a batch right now if you would like a taste. If I got it right this time, you can take it to her, she says, stirring the cauldron. Malaclips politely declines. I've been watching what I eat, but my companion here has an insatiable appetite, he says, nudging you forward. Thank you, Malaclips. Ah, a blessing. Healing. In combat, boost life to 75 when life drops below 25. Then discard. Transient Blessing. Any number of blessings can be equipped at one time. Transient blessings are discarded when certain conditions are met. Take a sip of the aromatic potion and feel a warm, fuzzy feeling flowing through your body. Looks like my recipe is a success. I'm sure the High Priestess will appreciate this one. You thank the old lady and continue up Mount Freydis, paying no heed to the brewing dessert.
Not every temple has crumbled into the dust, more's the pity.
Temple of Divine Providence provides blessings in exchange for a simple gold donation. Well, I will gladly make a donation. Oh, I can choose. Gimbler's Banquet, Gold Zealot, Monk's Vitality, Beggar's Charm, Divine Providence. Gimbler's Banquet. Receive +2 food after every dice gambit. Ah, okay. Gold Zealot. Receive +15 life for every gold gain card you receive. Monk's Vitality. If your max life is less than 150, you may discard food gain or equipment gain cards to receive +5 max life. Charm. Pocket money. Gain up to 20 gold at the beginning of a new map if you have less than 20 gold. Adds +2 to each of your dice during the dice gambit. I want this one.
I am torn between my loathing for gnomes and my despair that the world is becoming less strange and arcane as the Empire spreads.
I just got gnomed.
You trespass on gnomish ground, humans.
A voice calls out as a dozen small creatures leap from the trees around you.
The penalty for this transgression is death. Make peace with your gods.
Let's go. Oh, it's so fucking ugly. Gnomes. Fiercely territorial, trespassing gnomish lands and face the consequences. Pesky, persistent, and impossible to hit. Gnomes cause snare, evade to avoid, or struggle to break free. Gnomes can only be deterred with a finisher. Oh man. And I'm by myself? This is the best. The padded gnomes pick themselves up from the battlefield and approach you cautiously.
Alright. The penalty for this transgression is no longer death. We would like to parley.
We seek arms to defend ourselves, a gnome declares loudly.
Hand over some of your equipment and we'll release you. We can even pay you something. I'll give you some wood for a helmet.
One of the small folk exclaims.
I'll share the secrets of this land for a ring.
Another chimes in. I got nothing of this stuff.
Give me a weapon I can wield and one for my brother. We got gold.
A little gnome calls out. The gnomes all loudly shout their own offers, trying to drown each other out. But I got a shield and an axe and a sword. And I need the sword, and I don't want to sell the axe. What am I supposed to do? I think I need to give them something. No, I'm not giving you this. I refuse. The gnomes quickly retreat into the trees, peering at you from the shadows until you leave.
In the cold,
Again.
men become desperate. Women hold these mountains together, even through the worst.
The climb becomes unbearable. You seek shelter in a cave and desperately fight off the onset of the frostbite. When the howling winds ease, you clear the snow from the cave entrance to discover the dark clouds have passed. I see. Let's go for... let's set up camp. As though you are being stalked, the gentle northerner pilgrim emerges from the darkness, slumping down beside you. Mount Freydis does ever bite, he says with a grin. I love a harsh kiss and bitter cold embrace, another day's good climb.
Children. It's hard to conceive that either of us were ever such.
Right? He's just a small child, you overhear. A deeper voice growls. We have to take him to the dungeons, or else he'll run straight to whatever northern clan is spun from, and show them where our outpost is. That's a shifty looking kid. I won't trust him as far as I could throw him. What? Says Malaclips. I'm gonna save the boy. Unsheathing your weapon, you demand that they let the boy go. Oh, the Empire soldiers are unmoved by your threat. No, I must continue. Watchman. Taken from the dregs of society, elevated to petty positions of power. Watchmen can block, greatly reducing incoming damage. Use bash to open them up for damage.
Once again, good intentions end up with people trying to hit me. By sea and sun, fate and fame!
Oh, I see. He's basically against Northerners. How do you repost anyway? I forgot. How does that work? As you check on the unconscious guards, you notice the boy looking at you worriedly, as if sizing you up. Come on, Jacob. Blow on the dice. necklace with a little dried plant hung around his neck nervously. Okay, I will tell you. There was an Empire ambush on our village and I ran with Mother. We got separated. He wiped some tears from his face angrily, but I'm not afraid. I am of Clan Catfoot, and we are great pathfinders. I will find my way home. The boy tells you what he knows of the area. Yeah, no surprise there. The small northerner boy refuses any and all help. You can only wish him luck as his small form disappears into the forest. I can keep that. Good. And it's camp out again.
The mountain is unforgiving. You would not be the first to die upon its peak.
A sudden blizzard slows your progress through Mount Freedis. The bitter winds pierce your skin like shards of glass. But you keep going.
Old witches. I have a fondness for them, but I would not trust them.
Further up the mountain, the blizzard becomes so intense you barely see the tiny cottage engulfed in snow. An old lady beckons you in. I received word from my sister's hawk and have been expecting you. I may not be as skilled as her, but this blessing potion I've whipped up is my best yet. Do you think it's good enough to take to the High Priestess? She says, blowing the steam off a simmering bowl of thick liquid. I really couldn't, says Malachlips, patting his belly. Allies return. Revive your companion at the beginning of each new map. It's a permanent blessing. Oh, cool. Take a sip of the aromatic potion and feel a warm, fuzzy feeling flowing through your body. Looks like my recipe is a success. I'm sure the High Priestess will appreciate this one. And we go on. Ah, cool. And that's I want to say that's not cool, but it is in fact way too cool. But I lived.
A grand opportunity for you to take whatever pleases you and go about your day.
I'm happy, Jacob. I'm very happy about this. I like to play dice. At least in this game. Oh. Oh. No, I'm not gonna sacrifice my companion. I think I need him, actually. This is bad news. You know, I thought it was gonna be a bear, but it's much worse. The trapper. On the frozen plains, the prey are few and far between. The keen eyes of a trapper see all. Trappers throw hunting traps that snare their targets, use evade to avoid traps, or change direction rapidly to break free.
Don't let them hit me! I'm too handsome for violence.
Okay, that was better than expected.
With the least of notice, the very lands beneath your feet can slide away. Life is filled with surprises.
Okay. I need to be careful. Berserker. Fueled with rage and determined to destroy, Berserker weapons are imbued with ice that slows their enemies' movement and attacks.
Who dares venture? None less than the amazing Malaclips and assistant.
Jacob, are you ready? Damn, okay. That was a terrible roll. Okay, I'm gonna dig him out. Raider's Penance. The first hit in combat against Northerners deals 50 bonus damage. Nice.
Now the confrontation. Are you ready to face the priestess of her people? And drive the deal the Empire has requested? Or will you turn and flee?
Hold on. I didn't know you were supposed to say priestess. I always said priestess. But it's priestess. Okay. Priestess.
The Shadow Folk appear to have found your trail.
You follow frenzied rumors of empires and werepis to a derelict farm deep in the lowlands. A thin farmer tilling the rocky soil looks up in desperate hope at your approach. Please, our leader Timos was taken by a monster with bloody claws and gleaming eyes. They came through the walls. He points a shaking finger at the hills. Sure enough, you find the boy huddled at the back of a menacing cave. As you draw near, hulking cloaked figures emerge from the shadows to surround you. Hero, one of the beasts hiss. We knew you would take this simple bait. Now relinquish your power. Shadows can counterattack. Light weapons are recommended. I don't really have light weapons. Okay, I need to be careful because I don't want to lose the blessing. Shadow Elder. The royal lines of Lisa Hora houses are blessed with privilege and, more importantly, power. Elders can summon shadows before entering Blood Madness. Use evade to avoid their attacks. Gotcha. And I gain more fame. Weeping, the peasant falls to embrace his son. Thank the gods, Timos, thank the gods. Small family gathers a dusty bundle of what they can in gratitude. And it's the Cardinal Blade. We also have the Valiant Aegis. You know, it's a bit too late though. This is like the end of the adventure. Let's just check this thing. Oh, cool. Okay, this is...
I have little trust in artifacts that breathe, myself. Valuable for purely financial reasons, if nothing else.
As you enter the great hall, the towering arched doors swing open with a heavy creak. A giantess in a velvet robe enters accompanied by raiders. Malaklips bows lower to the ground. My companion and I have been sent forth to discuss a truce between the Empire and Northerners, my lady. So they send me a silver-tongued devil and his mercenary, she smirks. I hope for your sake you have a decent offering. You kneel before the High Priestess. Your offerings will suffice, says the giantess. But if you seek to make a deal on behalf of the Empire, you must prove yourself against my champion. Of course. You won't be Vikings otherwise. My champion, but I see like an entire platoon. What the hell are you doing? Whatever, I can take them. And I'm not gonna sacrifice my companion. Berserker champion, fierce, loyal and relentless, champion of the High Priestess. Berserker weapons are imbued with eyes and slow the enemies, yada yada yada.
Why do we always end up enraging the locals? Let me talk.
it's over for you guys. You've done well. Now hear my turns. The High Priestess draws herself up, a towering figure draped in fear and wrath. The North will never bend to the Empire. Blood for blood for blood. Those are my turns, small one. Let your leaders hear it and quake. With that, you make a quick descent to relay the message back to General Brandstrom. So we won, right? Besting the High Priestess champion. The Humble Hammer. The Circus Creed. And the Executioner. Alright. Ascending Mount Freydis, your supplies have been added to. For gaining favor with the High Priestess. Whoa! Okay. Looks good. Take aim and uncover what lurks in Iron Peak. New challenge available on the challenge map. The Map Maker. Okay. So far, so good. It's been a very, very interesting experience. I had a lot of fun. I like this game. And I'm definitely going to complete it. So, looks like we have ourselves a new series coming up. I'm gonna play this game along with Ghostwire Tokyo. I mean, Ghostwire Tokyo is really going to end soon, I think. It's gonna be, what, another 3 streams before I finish the Spider's Thread? So it's not gonna be so long. And then after that I'm probably gonna focus a lot on this game, Hand of Fate. And I don't know, maybe I can stream something else from time to time, but I don't know, I need to decide about that. But yeah, so far I've been having a lot of fun with this game. I'm glad that I got recommended it. So yeah, I should probably wrap this up now because it's getting late for me. I still have to get dinner and stuff. But yeah, for whoever is watching this, I hope you enjoy yourself. I hope you have fun, and thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in seeing more, you can subscribe to my channel, you can leave a like to this video, and you can give me support by doing this, and yeah, you can keep yourself updated on whatever activities I do by checking out my channel's community tab, where I usually post my stream schedule. Also, did you know that I'm making a game? Yeah, I'm probably going to start a devlog in the future, but I'm still trying to understand how I'm really going to go with that. And also, there is also another game that I actually completed that I need to release. but I need to translate it in English because so far it's been in another language. So there are some things behind the scenes right now, and I'm probably going to post something about it in the future. Hopefully I manage to do something by the end of the month. So yeah, with that being said, if you want to know more, make sure to keep yourself tuned. Maybe you can subscribe to my channel so that you can also get the updates on your homepage. In any case, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on my next stream, which is going to be probably next week, I guess. And I'm probably going to stream Hand of Fate again. Maybe there's gonna be a surprise stream. I don't know. If I can sneak in a Ghostwire Tokyo stream, I will do that. So yeah, stay tuned. And I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.